dead.
Wow.
That's that how you say there's a numbness and and putting to individuals that struggle with addiction, with problems, and people will, and if you say something to go get help for them, they want to label you a snitch. If you go tell this man he's help, he's dying or he's dead, you know. I had
Well,
a guy that had a heart attack that was on the side of me. I don't know what made me get up and take time because I was watching a movie on my tablet. He told me that he was having problems. He was having pain on his left side and stuff. So he's up and go to sleep, basically. He said, just can you look at me and just make sure I'm all right? I said, yeah, I will. So about an hour later, I get up, I go, I look at him, he's all right. But when I come back from getting water and I look at him, he's flopping like a fish. And I said, I called his name. I said, you okay, man? You okay? I went into his cubicle and I see he was turning purple and I see he was struggling to breathe. So I hollered for another inmate friend of mine. I said, maybe let the guard, tell him, get the infirmary, tell him to bring the defibrillator. I believe my friend, I said his name. I said, I believe he had a heart attack. I believe he had a heart attack. I said, get him. And I watched this man and I'm looking at him, and his tears just roll out the corner of his left eye. And then he exhaled, and it's like I see, like, smoke or shadow something come up out of his body. And I said, oh, hell no. And I hit him hard in his chest, and I went to start getting the CPR, and I'm hollering for somebody to help me to bring him back. I said, man, I need somebody else to come help me, man. I said, I'm messed up right now, man. I said, I just watched him die, man. I said his name. I said, he died on me, man. Somebody come help me get him CPR. And then these field ministers and people that's supposed to be helping, they telling me, take it, get out of there. They're going to give you a case of being there. If he's dead and you in there, they're going to write you up. I said, shut up and quit talking to me. I said, I'm trying to save my friend. Leave me alone. And another a peer educator came over there. He started helping me give him the CPR, and I just felt so spit, and I was so shocked by what I witnessed right there. And then, the panic. He didn't really know how to do the CPR. We basically told him get out of the way. We grabbed him. We put him on the court. You had two inmates in the front, and I'm in the back. And the guy took over for me with the CPR. He did some CPR. But he jumped back. He came back, but he's gasping for air. So we take off running outside of the dorm trying to meet the medical staff. So when we running out the door, the medical staff was coming in. They had the defibrillator and stuff. They put the oxygen on them, and they took over. But you got people that so numb, they feel like that if you're even helping assist somebody trying to save their life, that you're going to get in trouble for it. And it just sounds so stupid to me when you see someone that you've been friends with for years, because I've been knowing this man since 2012, and that we're friends.